25 minutes to 10 o'clock. Now, after many months of frustration for Johannesburg commuters, the M2 bridge is set to reopen. It's been closed for the last 8 months for repairs. ENC's Lindo Guhle is on the road this morning ahead of the official opening ceremony, so to speak. Lindo Guhle, a very good morning to you. I see you've got that bridge behind you there. They've been hard at work for the last 8 months. It has, of course, been a huge inconvenience to many Joburg motorists, especially when you're traveling from the CBD, trying to take that route of the M2 East via Cleveland and Denver.
Well, Praten, it has been in 8 months, in fact, of frustration, anger from some of the motorists, but understanding from others. And in fact, I'd like to put all of those emotions to my guest here, Mayor Herman Mashaba, just to give us a sense of how important it was, considering the fact that there have been people frustrated and there have been messages of frustration. But how important was it to undertake this particular project?
Thank you very much. Let me first of all apologize to our residents for the inconvenience we had to subject them to the last few months. This was very, very important for us to close this freeway. When I was invited by GRA engineers and I had a look at this, there was just no way I could not really close it. I called the city manager, said to him, we have no choice, we've got to close this important freeway. If you are aware, Johannesburg is the economic heart of the economy of this country. And this freeway is one of those arteries that actually support this heart. And you can imagine really stopping an artery was a very important decision to take. And I'm really so proud of the leadership of JRA, starting with the MMC of Transport, MMC Makuba, because she was with me when we took this decision. Really proud of them. Delivered this project on time, delivered it within budget. But what is actually quite good about it, and I think for all of us as South Africans, we need to celebrate, while we obviously took advantage of repairing the bridges, we actually took advantage at the same time to ensure that we resurface this road. So for the next 50 years, this road is there for our residents to use. Monday, 5:30, 6 o'clock, this freeway will be open for our residents to use so that we can start seeing an economic activity happening in the city of Johannesburg again.
All right, Mr. Mayor, you mentioned some of the very important things, that it was within budget and was within the stipulated time. But seeing it that on Monday there will be cars that will be moving where we are standing exactly, just a sense of emotion from you. What emotion does it invoke from you?
I think, this job, as I've always said, this job that I'm doing is a job that you give to someone that you don't like. That's something I always really joke with the people. But at the same time, it's really one of the most rewarding jobs. When I see, I know every day, the last 3 years, I've been taking knocks, I've been taking bruises. But at the same time, from time to time, you see such historic things happening right in front of your eyes, things that you were responsible for, taking that hard decision at the time. Because I knew people were going to be very unhappy with the decision. But it was very important for us to take a short-term pain for a long-term benefit. And I feel proud, and I say to residents of the city of Johannesburg, I'm saying to the multi-party government political parties that supported me the last 3 years, thank you so much for giving me that privilege. I will forever be grateful for this opportunity.
And just as the last question, very quickly, Mr. Mayor, you will be in the near future vacating your office, and you might be using this route, in fact. But where does it lead to? Where are you going next? Is it at the Bahamas, Mauritius, or maybe even a new political party? But where is Herman Mashaba going next?
Give me a chance to go to an island to go and spend a whole month to read books, relax, and I'll come back in the new year refreshed. Then I can really take a decision. Perhaps I might apply to SASSA. Obviously, I'm over 60. I qualified to get the benefits of SASSA. I'm sure you're aware. I've been the last 35 years one of the biggest taxpayers in this country.
All right, Mr. Mayor, let's leave it there for now because of time constraints. But that's Johannesburg outgoing Mayor Herman Mashaba just taking us through some of the importance of this particular refurbishment, but saying that it is a proud moment for him to be seeing it come to a reality. realization, and he says in the next 30 years, in 50 years, in fact, this road will be still intact. But he says that he might be going to an island, read books, and then decide on his future as to what he will be coming back to do. SASSA is one of those options.
Well, tell him that we know that it looks like he and Mmusi Maimane might be having a new party into the future. Tell him that I said so. Thank you very much, Lindo Guhle Xulu, on the road there, the M2 East in Johannesburg, with the outgoing mayor of Johannesburg, Herman Mashaba. 8 months later, from Monday, that important section of the highway in Johannesburg will be reopened to traffic.